Alright guys, welcome back to the redstone testing world, and today I've got a little design for you here. It's a chicken farm, so nothing new, but what is new about it is the mechanic at which it's used, it's activated. And I was given the task or the challenge by my good friend Joey56 from the Elite Channel server. She said, is there a design for a chicken farm that doesn't use quartz? And I said, not that I know of, but I can possibly work one up for you. So I've been kind of playing around and creative, trying to figure out the best way to do it. And this is what I've come up with. So we've got our chickens in a holding cell. Of course, we got to go back to water because we need the eggs to drop. Because our trigger mechanism is actually a tripwire. And we split the pulse up into two signals. So we get the first signal real quick into both dispensers here. So we get a quick in and out pulse of the lava, and you also get two eggs hatched through one trigger. And we do that by, like I said, splitting up the signal here, so we get powered through this block, and by running the signal this way, we're also running it into that block, so we can split it into two different rows. And by putting this one on 8 ticks and that one just on the 1, we can transfer the signal into this block and into that dust on both sides, being strongly powered through the repeaters. Now we have these two hoppers here because it's kind of hard to actually control where the egg might go, so we can push it to this block here with the water and then funnel it with a glass pane, as you can see there, to try to minimize the flow. But the fact is with this farm, the egg is not always going to hit this tripwire. So point B, to prove this situation, is that you could honestly take your extra eggs and fill it up in the dispenser here, let the other ones fill up here. This farm will not break like the other ones will if these were full. So if the hoppers were full, Exuma's would break. If all this were full over here, this one that I built would break, but this here, it won't break. So it's a pretty simple design, so let's get on with building it. And we're gonna need, we're gonna need a chest, we're gonna need hoppers, we're gonna need glass, we're gonna need redstone, we're gonna need, that's pretty much everything we're gonna need. So let's take our chest and put a hopper there, and we're gonna need a half slab that I didn't get out, which is okay. Half slab on top there, block of choice, and then dispenser, and then we're going to want to come up like that, just like so, and build what you see right here. Alright, now let's move on from there. Place a block there temporarily and break it. 1, 2. Same thing here. Get rid of that one, and then you're going to want to bring this one around, and if you want, you can get rid of that one. Now at this point, take your hoppers and place them in there. Grab repeaters, put these two facing into that block on 4 ticks each, and then that one on regular tick. Put redstone dust from the block coming around, and then put a dust there and a dust there. Take your tripwire hooks and put them on either side of these two blocks, and then go into your inventory and get out a string, and all you gotta do is right click on the tripwire hook, and there's your redstone done. So let's take our glass out and begin to build where our chickens are gonna set. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay, our water is going to go on top of this block actually, so we need to just basically build this shape right here, and then the next part is actually going to be a glass pane. I'm going to put the glass pane right there, and you're going to come out right here and right here. You're also going to place on the sides of this pane like so, and then you're going to circle this around, and these two glass blocks can come out if you want them to, but I would really rather just leave them as I've done here. And then we're going to come out like this and like this and like this. That way it kind of forces the egg to stand there. Now we're going to place water there, and when it come up, all these sides here up by 2 blocks, 3 on that side. Then we're going to turn around and take our chickens and put them in at this point. And we're only going to put a couple in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So say 10. Alright. This is where it gets a little tricky, is we're going to take pistons and a redstone block, and we're going to place our pistons just like you've seen me do there, up against this 3rd row here, and then we're going to power just like that, and then we're going to come again on top of these glass blocks, and then we're going to place them facing downward, and then we're going to power them again just like so. Now what this does is it forces the chickens to not be bobbing up and down as much, preventing lag. Now the last thing that we need to do is go ahead and take your lava bucket and put it in here, and then get out your glass. And I would strongly recommend that all these blocks that I'm placing right now, with the exception of these here, actually be glass. So that's your quartz-less chicken farm right there. And of course you can do a little bit of decorating if you like, make it look a little bit nicer here, all that you want to. And where you can't see the chickens, that could be up in the ceiling. You can do a whole lot of things with that. It's not much larger than these, but it is possible. And there you go, guys, your quartz-less chicken farm. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I really enjoyed the challenge. If you thought it was cool to look at redstone in a new way, leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And until next time, guys, happy Minecraft, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.